We're going to try something a little different today. So instead of me talking through notes live, we're going to watch this video. This video will also be uploaded onto Google Classroom so that you can rewatch it if you're confused. So I'm on your notes, I'm on the front, I'm on number 4 because we haven't done this example yet. So when you look at this example, if you remember from last week, when we do elimination, we're trying to get rid of one of the variables. So when I look at this, I can see that my x's have the same number and opposite signs, which is our goal. So since our x's have the same number and opposite signs, when I add, they're going to end up eliminating or canceling each other out. So I'm adding the x's, adding the y's, adding the numbers that don't have letters. So when I add, I'm going to end up with 7y. And then when I add 18 and 45, I'm going to get 63. Again, when I added my 5s, they canceled each other out, or I got 0. So I'm not going to write that down. To get rid or to get y by itself, I'm just going to divide by 7, and I know that my y is going to equal 9. From here, I'm going to go back into my top equations, and I'm going to pick one of them. It doesn't matter which one I'm going to pick, and I'm going to use that one to figure out what my x is going to be. I'm going to pick the top one because it looks like it has less negatives and smaller numbers. So I'm going to rewrite this, and when I rewrite this, I'm going to rewrite it exactly as I see it, except for when I see the y, instead of putting y, I'm going to put 9. And remember, I'm multiplying, so I'm going to put my multiplication symbol there, or put it in parentheses. Now I'm going to multiply 2 times 9, which is going to give me 18. And I'm going to bring everything else down. And like you know, we're going to get a t-chart, or use a t-chart. I'm going to move 18 to the other side by subtraction, because that's what we always do when we use our t-chart. This is going to kind of create a weird situation, though, because I'm going to have 18 minus 18, which is 0. A lot of you are probably thinking, oh, well, this is like a problem I can't do because it's a 0 and zeros are weird and awkward and crazy. No, actually, no big deal. I'm just going to divide by 5, and my x is going to equal 0 because 0 divided by 5 is 0. So zeros happen all the time. It doesn't mean no solution. It just means that your x value is 0. When I write my final answer, I'm going to write it as an ordered pair as always. So my ordered pair will be 0, 9, because if you remember, your ordered pairs always go x and then y. So that's how we solve our equations using elimination.